Hi, once again. I'm doing another comic book haul. This is sort of a new comic book day haul, but it's also mostly dollar bin books as well, and a few things. I went out because my LCS Rolling Tales has now closed their storefront. I'm trying to decide what shop is going to be my shop. I still have some things that I have ordered through Rolling Tales through their subscription or mail or like ordering system. I have to send a message to Jay and see what they're going to actually have available for me. But there were new books that I wanted for sure. Yesterday, today's the 31st. Yesterday was the 30th. So there was a few books I wanted to make sure I got. Yeah, so let's get into those books first. So all this was picked up from West Edmonton Coin and Stamp. I don't know if it's going to be my LCS. There was one book that I wanted, and it turned out their person who ordered the book didn't actually order that series at all. So I don't know. I don't know. So, but this is first up. We have from DC. This is Titans 2025 annual #1, and I had to go with this cardstock cover because it's just very cool. And the actual main cover, of course, is on the inside, which is very cool as well. So I get both covers. And that was, a lot of these pickups were cover buys, although that one, Cliff on Comics says this is a great story. It's Jimenez who's writing it. I think Jimenez is the artist, is the writer, I think. So I'm going to look forward to reading that story. And next up, we have Bring on the Bad Guys, the Sister Sorrow Loki variant. Bring on the Bad Guys, Loki, the Sister Sorrow variant. So pick that up as well. Picked up One World Under Doom, The Gods. This is the variant cover, which I like better than the main cover. And there is also the last of the truly new books is this is Werewolf by Night, Blood Moonrise #1, and it's the Marvel movie. What's it? Marvel Studios variant. I had to get that one. It's like I've been getting a lot of those variants. They're pretty cool. I like them. A few of them I've actually found at the dollar bin at some point, but that one I wanted to make sure I got. Now, I also picked up a few books that weren't current books and weren't dollar bin books. First up, this is the Gargoyles #1 facsimile. This was $5. Yeah, so facsimile edition of the gold foil version. To get that, and also they had for $5 Harley and Ivy meet Betty and Veronica, the main cover. So I wanted to pick that up as well. Those were the more expensive books that I picked up from West Edmonton Coin and Stamp. All right, now we get into the dollar books, and I had watched late last night. I had watched Chris the Comic Vet and the guys on Show Us What You Got, and they were their North and South was $40, and I told in the comments when I was watching it on the rewind, it's like mine was well over $40, but I was well over $40 mainly for the fact that I bought a whole bunch of dollar bin books and a few other things that I picked up from Beck Antiques as well. So first up, we have issue 195 of The Flash. I have to admit this was just also a cover buy. I don't think it's a key of any sort, at least not to my knowledge, but that's just a cool cover. So I don't know who did that cover. I'm sorry to say. Next, we have Green Arrow issue 0 from that run. Yes, so one of the 0-hour books. I picked these up, and this is actually key. I forget what I think it has something to do with Connor Kent, or not Connor Kent. Connor Hawk, I think is how you say his name. The son of Green Arrow, and I'm not sure what it is though. And I also picked up issue number 10. I now have the first 20 issues and the 0 issue of Green Arrow. So for me, that means I'm done. Then I might pick up issues of that are I like to collect issues like where it's like issue number 50, 100, 150, 200 if it's a really long run. Sometimes if it's not as long, it'll be like, I'll get issue 25, issue 50, 75, issue 100. Because those are milestone issues. So, but we'll see how much of that I do. But on this day, they also had Green Arrow issue number 100, 100 Centennial Edition. Yeah. So that I wanted to get for sure. Like I said, these are just all dollar bin books. Wonder Woman number 134 by John Byrne. That's a cool cover. I don't think it's a key, but it's a cool cover. Some specific story about that. Anyways, that's most of the DC books. I think there's a few more at the end of the dollar bin stack, simply because they're already bagged and boarded. But some Marvel books now. We got Bring On the Bad Guys Abomination. I missed getting this when it came out. There was a specific cover I wanted to get, but as you can see by the X, it was in West Edmonton Coin and Stamps dollar bins. So I figured, you know what, that's the only one that I could find, only cover I could find in their dollar bin book. So I thought, why not? Let's take that one. All right, next up we have Fantastic Four issue 328. And this is the first appearance of a clone of Ben Grimm. So, not, my lore knowledge is not, someone can let me know what the significance of that is. They also had, in their dollar bin, House of X, issue 5 of 6. I got this home, I bought it because the cover was very cool. It's like, this is a really cool cover. And it turned out, this is a 1 in 10. Yes, so a 1 in 10 ended up in their dollar bin books. Make sure you check dollar bins. Every once in a while, something ends up in a dollar bin that probably shouldn't be there. Now, moving right along, another Marvel book. This one definitely should have been in their dollar bin because somebody wrote their name on the cover of this book, and it also looks like it's got other things scribbled on it. And I don't. It's someone did some weird scribbling. It's somewhere, and then Sean Sampson. I now have your book wherever you are. This is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, issue number 52. So it's not in good shape. So you can see Sean wrote his name in the eyes. And there is some significance to that book, but I don't know exactly what it is. But I thought, why not? Okay, now there's going to be some few indie books, and then, like I said, I'm going to end on the bottom where I've got some better books that were already bagged and boarded, or that I put in a bag and board. But we have Buck Godot, Zap Gun for Hire, issue number 1 from Palliard Press, and I'd seen this in the before, but I had not realized that it's a Phil Foglio cover. I had to take a second look. It's like, wait a minute, I know that artist. So, yes, I was definitely going to pick that up. And it's Foglio, it's from 1993. And I became a fan of his because of the script that he wrote in the back of Dragon magazine for years and years. I don't remember, I can't remember. Phil and Dixie, is that, I think, was what it's called? So, anyways, next up, we from Dark Horse Comics, we got Conan, Book of Thoth, issue number 4. Everyone says that the Conan books from the Dark Horse era are really good. And I did have some way back in the day when they first started coming out, but didn't hang on to them. I had some of the compilation ones. But I only kept one of those. So we'll see if I can find the rest of those. Or maybe I'll just read it and then see if I can find a trade. All right. Now we got Michael Turner's Fathom, Dawn of War 0. So this is like a 0 edition. It's not actually a Michael Turner cover, but yeah. I see Fathom and I pick it up. Another cool thing that I like is the Guild. Felicia Day, all those guys who created the Guild. And this one I had not seen in their dollar bin book as a dollar bin. Yeah, so Felicia Day, Jeff Lewis, Derek Robinson, Richard Clark, Dave Stewart. This is the Guild Fork one-shot. from Dark Horse. So yeah, I had to pick that one up as well. I'd seen this in the dollar bin several times, passed it over, then I finally just decided to take it this time. We got Malibu Sun, issue number 22 from February 1993. That was a cool find. I also picked up Something is Killing the Children, issue number 22. I actually already got this book. I had one of the covers with the mask and stuff, and I couldn't remember, but I thought, yeah, let's just take it anyway, because that way I can have this one to read and don't have to open up the one with the mask. This one was a really cool find. As a Canadian, this is a really cool find. We got Captain Canuck Summer Special, first Canada Day edition from 2014. So I didn't know there was Captain Canuck Summer Specials, so I'll have to see if I can find more of those, if there are more of those. Okay, now the last $2 bin books. This one was actually on my wish list, but I had forgotten about it. But once I saw the cover, I realized, oh, I know why I want this. This is Tales of the Unexpected featuring the Spectre. First issue of 8 from December of 06, and it's a Mike Mignola cover. So I was like, yeah, that one's coming home. And the last book that I got out of the dollar bin books, and Wendy, I have your book now. Person named Wendy wrote their name on this. We have The Many Ghosts of Dr. Graves, issue number 10. And it's not in the best of shape. It's got this corner is torn off, but it looks like it was complete inside, and it wasn't in as bad shape as I thought it was. So, all right. So those are the books that I picked up from West Edmonton Coin and Stamp on New Comic Book Day. But on the same day, and I'd also had gone to see Fantastic Four again, was able to actually watch it this time without the chair shaking, and got to see some things that I missed that the first time. Oh, I missed that the first time. So, but after I was done at West Edmonton Coin and Stamp, after seeing the movie, I went to get the comics before I saw the movie. I forgot about that. I can't remember. Did I go after? I can't remember. I went to Beck Antiques and picked up a couple books there. These are not dollar bin books. One was priced at $11 and the other one was priced at $30. And I wasn't sure, because one of them I was like it's a reprint. I don't think it should be this price. So I'm going to start with that one. This is Halloween Comic Fest, Miles Morales Spider-Man issue 0. And this is actually on Key Collector as a $10 book, if in perfect shape. And I would say this is pretty much in perfect shape. And this was priced at $11. And the last book of this haul, I saw this. They had just gotten a whole bunch of new DC stuff in, and there was a lot that I could have bought. I think it was Matt from Matt Likes Comics that had shown this cover, and I said, wow, that's a cool cover. So I saw it, and I was like, okay, yes, I'm taking that. So it is Adventure Comics featuring Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, issue number 365. Look at the colors on that copy. Woo! And the actual, I put this in a new bag of board, and it's actually in a lot better shape than I thought it was. I thought it was really low grade, but it's actually not too bad. And the colors on it, just amazing. And I went to the counter and asked them if they could do a little bit better or what's the best price they could give. I put those two books and she gave me $10 off. So yeah, what would have been $41 was only $31. So there you go, plus tax. All right, that is the haul for today. Thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you're having a great day. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, it's really hot here. Try to stay cool. I'm going to the mall again, beat the heat. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.